How am I going to die young? Everything pisses me off. I'm so pissed off as I was when I was 15.
I can't believe you don't think that VR technology
It's not. I can't believe I almost killed a man over an argument over VR technology. No, but I got pretty. I got pretty close to going to jail.
What do you think? What do you think Annie's reaction would have been if you're like, hey, I have to spend like a couple nights in jail because I got in a fight over VR at the bar?
Probably the same reaction. Well, it's the last time I've done it. It was over 10 years ago, by the way. So I did. You know that the teenager thing, the punch a wall, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm fighting to be able to take my daughter back to the States. It took years to get this approval. Okay. And my ex-wife wouldn't allow me to take Laura to the States. And it was just a back and forth. But we had to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. And then during all that fighting, all that money wasting, all that, like all my Iraq money just went to the lawyers over here. It's just a huge, like, when I see that scene with the Joker setting the pile of money on fire, I think of my time, trying to get straight here in Germany. It was just a money fire pit. And then I found out that my estranged mother, who I don't have any relationship with, had been flying Laura, I can talk about this now because she's grown, back and forth to the States more than once, and they didn't tell me. The whole time I'm in court because she could take him. She could take him when she wanted to. She's keeping me from taking him to see my father. And here's the best part. My biological mother and my father live 20 minutes away from each other. So she would fly back. And then Laura let it slip one day. So I turned around and I punched the wall like a teenage boy, right? There's just a door. I was just, I really, it was almost like a involuntary reaction. And it was a door and I was just like, bang, 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 bang. And there's blood everywhere, right? Like I must have hit something. My knuckle, like it's dripping, drip, 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 drip. And she looks at me, she goes, well, I'm not cleaning that up. And then right back to what she was doing. So that's probably the look that. So that's probably the.
You got such a good woman, bro.
Yeah, so I'm not cleaning that. Well, she did scream no while I was doing it, but I think there was kind of a look. I like, well, I'm not stopping this train. And then it was like, clean that shit up, and you're paying for the door. I ended up paying like
walk in front of him.
I ended up paying like I didn't realize how much. How much are doors? Like, was it a couple $100? Like almost. It's like $500 I had to pay or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, their doors are so fucking expensive. God. But that, I'm done. And that was like, because you're such a badass, and you're like, bang, 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 and then you're on your knees wiping the shit. It's like, what's the point? I've never done anything like that again. But admittedly, I was fucking furious. I'd been fighting years to take her home, years. And the whole time they were flying her back and forth because I'll be honest with you, my biological mother has been buying off my ex-wife. That was the whole plan. They wanted to make her pay-per-view. And my estranged mother decided to go behind my back, get involved in my divorce, just so and then not even tell my dad that she was in the neighborhood. That eventually did get changed. I did eventually allowed to take her. And then for some fucking reason, my father was like, I think we should take her to your mother's house for one night. And I went for that. After all that shit. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because my dad was always, my dad got soft when he got old. My dad, no, he wasn't always like that. He just, I don't know. When I went to Iraq, I think he was afraid I was going to get clipped or something. He had no idea. There was no chance that it happened. So he's like, oh, you got to settle all this stuff or you're going to have a bad marriage or you're going to have a bad this or bad that. And it's just, no, some people, unfortunately, some people you don't need contact with. And sometimes they're your mother. And it's really sad and it really sucked, but I needed to be away from her. I mean, to her to get involved in my divorce, after making me suffer through years of a divorce when I was a kid was just, that was Good lights out. That was right before I got married, actually. Yeah, so there you go. Big drama dump. That's right. Well, I tried.
Thanks, Ian. Hey, Tommy. Talking about your childhood isn't for podcasts. That's not what podcasting.
Oh yeah, Ian. Thanks. Yeah, I can't talk about that. Actually, I'm talking about it now because it's funny now. I don't think I could have talked about it. I think I had to call Dave after that. I called Dave. I was like, I punched the fucking wall. I was like, what'd your wife say? Well, I bet she was pissed.
Is that why you're smoking again? You're reliving all your...
No, I ran out of gum. I'm going to pick up some more. I don't know. Nothing's working. I get so...
But you ran out of gum, so instead of picking up new gum, you picked up cigarettes.
No, you can't do it because it's in the apotheca. And they're not always open.
Oh, I see.
I don't have a car. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, what I've learned that normally works for that kind of thing, if you want to stay quit, is discipline, but...
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really... the verse hit that shit right in the head with a hammer.
Yeah, normally when I quit something, I apply some discipline to it, and then...
When have you ever had to quit something? You don't know what cigarettes are like, Vers.
What?
Oh, you can't do that.
Everyone has a little bit of smoke.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know what it's like. Look at him.
Yeah, that sounds really lame though. When you're, that sounds so lame. Like you have no idea what it's like to be stupid and get addicted.
Yeah, that's really gay, Seth. You're a gay Jew. You're a really gay Jew.
You have no idea. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get off a heroin verse?
Yeah.
Cry me a fucking river.
Bath salts. Oh God, I had bath
friends
salts.
are dying from fentanyl, Seth. Cry me a fucking river. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about your cigarettes.
That's nothing compared to cigarettes.
Oh, that's so funny.
You guys are so fucking mean to me all the time. I don't want to. I don't want.
Well, it's you and your retarded boyfriend, fucking walking around like a.
Is your boyfriend Danish? Is your boyfriend Danish?
No.
What is he? American?
Can you please just tell him what your boyfriend is so he stops asking questions?
Yes. Who's your boyfriend?
With my...
Nayrab?
Sorry, man.
Is your boyfriend a Jew?
No.
Is your boyfriend Danish?
I want to get an idea, a picture. I want a picture of my head.
He's Ukrainian.
He's Ukrainian?
You want a picture of him?
No, I want a picture of my head.
He's German.
Wait a minute. He's German? Or like American German?
Well, half and half.
Oh, okay. Did he grow up on the border or he grew up in Denmark?
God damn it, it never stops.
I want to know. I didn't ask for his address. I'm trying to get it. See, you guys think like the reason I put profile. I'm good at profile. Yeah. Tell me about him.
Okay, well,
I want to know who you're blowing.
Yeah, what side of the border?